Okay.
Hey, I have Jill. What's your last name?
Jill Green.
Hi, Jill. This is Jill Green, and this is her. This is the Sweet Life Farm.
It's Sweet Life.
How long have you lived here?
This is my parents' home, and so we're like the second generations that live here. And after my parents had 9 brothers, I had 9 brothers and sisters. And so anyway, when that generation all moved out, my husband and I bought it, and we're like, you know, this has irrigation, it's in a perfect spot, and so we decided, you know, instead of wasting the water on just grass, we would start putting these fruit trees in. And that tree over there is my mother tree. It was our first peach tree, and we planted it, and my husband and I were like, we were so amazed at the abundance of that tree that we started selling our peaches just on the street, and people are like, oh my gosh, these are great. And so we would put little bags of peaches out, and they would be gone. We'd be amazed. We're like, they're all gone. And so we would just keep loading our little stand out there, and so everybody that came by, they were just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you could, you know, grow peaches, or we have blackberries and strawberries and apples. So we just got really inspired because everybody else was really inspired, and we just hope everybody plants a garden and we can.
So how long have you been planting and growing?
So probably about 6 years, you know, really like this. We had a garden. We've had gardens for 20 years.
So how long have you lived here again?
So we've been here for probably 15.
15, yeah. And 6 years ago, you kind of got serious.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to come by and get peaches from you.
Okay, yeah. I'll put it out on my fan page or whatever.
I'll make sure I get on all your stuff.
Sign up.
So what is your what's your website, or what's your?
It's sweetlifegarden.com, and yeah, if you just go on there, we do posts about what we plant and when it's ripe, and what we use in our gardens. We have recipes on there and stuff like that, and I have.
Excellent.
We also have like a community garden, not a community site, and I have all of my neighbor gardens listed on there too. So we're trying to do a community where we can all support each other, and it's like, hey, if my tomatoes are, you know, turning yellow or whatever, what do you guys do? And so I think it's, you know, it's a big support group too. So I think that's what's important too.
Well, Jill, thank you so much for having all these people over and in your backyard and your garden. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
and this is Sue Berliner, and we're just on the Arcadia. This was our first stop on the Arcadia Edible Garden Tour. Yep. And we'll actually be back here later on for lunch.
Yes.
So
yummy.
And we're going to have her peaches for dessert.
That's right.
So thank you, Jill.
You're welcome.